Hello everyone and welcome back to Draginoffgaming. I'm here with some Don't Starve. I've actually been really excited to do this game about quite a while ago. It was back in the summer when they had that major summer sale and all that, and I purchased this Don't Starve Together, which is basically the online version of this. And then it also has a bunch of different types, so let's start a game. As you can tell, it has RFG, which is Reign of Giants, and then SW, which is Shipwrecked. So, yeah, those are the other two things for it. So, I'm not exactly sure who to choose. We got this guy, Wilson. Yeah, like the Castaway Volleyball. And we have got Willow. And we got Wolfgang. Oh, it looks like they're all trying to start with the W. We got Wendy. And we got WX78. The robot dude. And then we haven't unlocked anyone else. Okay, the perks of WX78 is he can eat anything. He's charged by lightning, but damaged by water, so lightning doesn't really affect him, but rain does. And then if we find gears, which are quite difficult to find, then we can upgrade him. Wendy is she has a twin sister ghost. She doesn't lose sanity in the dark, so that's pretty cool. But she's pretty weak. She doesn't hit very hard, so damaging enemies and chopping down trees and such would be kind of hard. The strong man. You're stronger with a full belly, and he's afraid of monsters in the dark. So he has two things. One, he's really good at chopping stuff down in the daytime, but once it gets dark and all that, he'll lose sanity quite fast, because that's the way that I'm taking it. Willow, she's immune to fire. That is good. She has a sweet lighter. That's very nice. And then when she starts to lose sanity and gets real nervous and stuff, she lights fires. I think I'll choose her, because the other dude just grows a beard. So, no, thank you. I will just keep it original for now. I forgot to start a timer. Yay! Give me a sec. Start. Cool. I always forget to start because, like, I try to make sure the settings for the audio and all that are pretty good, but then once I start recording, I quite forget how to reach over and start the timer. So, yeah, one of my friends was looking for a mic, and I think he decided on the Blue Snowball. He didn't really want anything that had the power supply like mine, which understandable. I don't know if this has use. Not sure. Okay, let's see. Oh wow. This is a big world. Okay. He wanted something like, you know, really good, like mine, but well, I do have some complaints about my mic. It's actually really quiet, which I don't like per se, just because I can't be yelling every time and doing all that. So it does make it kind of hard to record very well. Obviously, she likes to burn stuff. Go pick up those seeds. Though I have messed with some audio settings and taken off the little foam pop filter. I had thought about trying to get the kind of mesh pop filter on, but it does have a hard time fitting on the stand with the way that I have it. Because I have it over here, not to my side. I took some drawers out of my dresser and put it on that bar that goes across where the one drawer sits. So it's more stable now. I can move it easier, do all that sort of thing. So it's nicer. But it's over here to my right and comes this way. So I need to get a pop filter clamped onto the side and then go over the top like that. Or you could just... I'm not sure. I will try to figure it out, just because I'm trying to talk really clear, so I don't have the pops that would come, you know, from me talking unclear, and yeah. So the point of the game is actually, you know, don't starve. You got the hunger meter right here. Oh shit. 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Amazing. I did not realize that it was being blocked. So we got the pop filter right here. We got the world time clock thing right here. Health here, hunger, and sanity. I actually might move it down to like here or something, right in the middle. I'm gonna put it right in the middle, right here or something. Cause okay, this stuff doesn't extend, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of spending most of this day just talking to you guys, and so then, yeah, good conversation with myself. Yeah, this is actually quite an old game. You Jacksepticeye, if you've ever watched him, he has quite an old playlist with it. It's actually really cool to watch because it's before he actually like embraced his Irish and tried to kind of have an American accent and just talk clear, because he didn't think people would accept him being all loud and such, which I think is really cool. I, for one, don't really have that problem. I am American, so I don't need to worry about people accepting my nationality, because everyone has a mutual understanding of Americans, from what I know. I'm sure there are countries that dislike America, but from what I know, people, especially for British people, they kind of look as, I guess us as friendly people or something. I don't know. It's kind of funny. I watched this one YouTuber named Tom Cassell. Channel is Syndicate, which is his gaming channel, and then he made a vlogging channel which is called Life of Tom. It's actually pretty cool. He does a lot of cool stuff for charity, and he's really successful with YouTube, so he gets to travel around a lot and do a bunch of cool stuff, so it's pretty cool to watch. I'm gonna leave the mushrooms there. Don't want to be, you know, tripping balls while I'm trying to survive in the wilderness. Now, do we? I wish I kind of got a soundboard, maybe got a better mic, 'cause I just realized that the newer NW800 is about the same price. So I'm assuming that it would have been better. But, of course, I didn't research into that, because I'm like, oh, this setup of a mic for only $30. Which, now it's down to 23. It's literally dropped almost 10 bucks since I bought it. So that's nice. Nice to know that I bought it when it was high. Then again, it used to be like $60 or something, so can't really complain there. It did cost me about $60 because of the power supply. And then I think I had to get another cable, but I'm not sure. I know I have an extra cable in the box. Yeah. Okay, we're good on time. I'm gonna add a minute to my timer to say we're about at 7:20. I'll guess. Not really sure though. I do kind of lose track of time when in my intro, because I kind of have stuff to talk about, and I like to get that out of the way where I know that the gameplay audio is not going to be a bother, which I hope it is not bad now. I did look at OBS, and the levels of me speaking were higher than the levels of the gameplay audio. So I don't think this has a limit. I think this is infinite, so that is really nice. I will just light this real quick, so I have a lot of light. Do 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 do. Oh, I love how bright that tree is. Aw. Did not know there was a freezing component in the game anymore. I thought that was only in the extra games. They're not mod packs, but they are really DLCs, I guess you'd call them. Come on. Which I can actually control the character with either my mouse or my keyboard. It's quite nice. Oh, come on. Let's get the daytime already. I'm not going to burn another tree. See, as my sanity, sorry, not insanity, my sanity is going down. So, yeah, it's what happens when you stay awake at night. And yeah, it's not good, not that good. Really the only way to get it back up is by making a flower crown, which I just did, and by picking flowers. Plus flowers, when you eat them, they restore your health. So let's see, I'm gonna make a pickaxe and an axe. Cool, I have enough for both. That is good. So I will chop down this big boy and get a bunch of wood so I can make a fire. I will head back up the road to go and mine those rocks. Hopefully get a bunch of gold from them so I can make like science machines and all that good stuff. Science machines and alchemy engines, they make so that I can create more things than just what's over there on the hotbar or sidebar or whatever you want to call it, crafting area. So it's pretty cool. You need gold and wood planks and stuff like that. So it takes a lot of resources, but it's worth it. Okay, good. We have this sort of area. This is where beefalo are, and I didn't know beefalo were an actual thing. I thought they were just something made up. Wow, that is quite loud wind. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look and make sure. Okay. There we go. I just put it way lower because it was quite loud on OBS, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure why it's super windy in the game, but if we could stop. I have everything. Ooh, ambient. There we go. There we go. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna put down more. Nope. Don't want to quit. Perfect. There we go. I just want to make sure that my mic is way louder than gameplay, so I don't have to deal with re-recording everything because you can't hear me. I'd much rather it be that you can only hear the gameplay a little, than rather can't hear it at all. Well, can't hear me at all, sorry. But yeah. I don't really want to waste my pickaxe on these right here. Cool, we have a lot of that, but I'll just do it to get some more rocks and flint and stuff. Let's see, where am I? Tab. Okay, so we spawned right here, moved all the way down here. That's good. It's not. That is actually really good. You can see all these trees and berry bushes and stuff, and the twig bushes. And then it's right next to here, where hopefully we find some beefalo. But if we don't, it's not the end of the world. It just doesn't make our situation better, because with the beefalo you get manure, and they can protect you from wolves that come later on. I think like day 15 or something. So I'm not completely sure. They just come and you go to the beefalo and they kind of attack the beefalo and the beefalo murder them. So it's quite nice, a very useful resource to have. Oh wow, that's the edge of the world, or at least territory that we are in right now. So yeah, I don't really know what to talk about in videos. I just kind of go wherever it takes me, and hope it's enjoyable for you guys. I would do another live stream this Friday. However, it is a very large football game for my school this week, so unfortunately I much prefer to be part of the excitement and support my team rather than stay at home again and record or live stream. But I do promise you that I will get another live stream in probably before Christmas. Over Christmas break, I might do I probably won't actually. I won't do any, just for the fact of my entire family will be home, so the Wi-Fi will absolutely tank. So yeah, I'm just kind of going around gathering resources for now. Don't really have a game plan in mind, but oh wow, we're only at 13 minutes. I thought it was gonna be way later than that. Well, about 14 probably. I'm just gonna wandering around, gathering resources, and doing that sort of thing. Not too sure exactly if it's okay. There's the rock stuff. Oh, I hate that. I hate that little gap right there where you're like, I want to get right over there, but it's blocked off. Darn. Yeah, so things have been really stinking like hectic lately because I've had swimming on Tuesdays and Thursdays, pole vault on Wednesday, and then teachers for some reason are just piling on the homework, which I will get onto after this. Thankfully, Wednesdays and Thursdays are the block scheduling, so we kind of go with a modified block schedule, where it's like Monday and Tuesday we have all 7 classes, and then Friday we have all 7 classes, and then Wednesday and Thursday we have block schedule. So for those of you who don't know what block schedule is, excuse me, it is basically you have only 4 bells a day, and they are each an hour and a half. So yeah, it's all right. It is a nice change from the normal 8 or 7 or however many classes you have normally, but it can make the classes seem kind of long. But the teachers are more likely to give you time to do work and all that sort of thing, and really the last half hour of class after an hour, teachers don't really do much, so that's pretty nice. It's about to get real dark here, so lighter. Ta-da! Works perfectly. Need to find something to burn. It's so nice that this does not have durability and such, because yeah, if it did, that would be quite annoying, just since there would be really no point in having it besides like right at the beginning. But once you got later on in the game, you can just make a bunch of torches, do all that sort of thing. So it would really make there be no points. Ooh, I need to eat some carrots. I hope it is sounding just fine with the pop filter off, or the foam cap. I don't necessarily know if this is a pop filter or if it's just a foam cover. I know it does sound much clearer and better for the Xbox mic that came with the Xbox. You know what I'm talking about, like that. Sorry, did not mean to hit the mic. Stay still. My bad. The just kind of one earpiece sort of thing with that little plastic just piece that sat above your ear. has the mic piece. Came with a little foam ball. All I know is that when my cousin would be playing Xbox, and he would be using the mic without the foam thing, it sounded terrible. But when he used it with it on, which, long story short, he lost it and then finally found it again when I told him to look for it because it sounded like ass. Yeah, it sounded better. So that's basically the gist of things. So I don't know exactly. That's why I'm kind of skeptical of taking it off. But the audio to me actually sounded like extremely good in the last video. So I'm gonna keep it the same way. There is kind of a hiss in the background. I don't know if the fan will actually have any effect, which I didn't realize that it was still on. I kind of forgot it on, so hopefully there's no effect. Hopefully I'm blocking the fan and such, and it's not doing anything to the audio quality, but never know. Let's go smash these rocks. I hope you guys can actually hear the audio from the game, but if not, I will change it for next time. See, these are the rocks that I need. The gold inlay of them is really good. Also, it doesn't give me any nitrate, which is that right, nitrate, whatever it is. It doesn't give me any of that, so I don't have to leave objects just lying around on the ground. So yeah, I like these rocks way more than the normal ones. Plus, it gives you gold, so how can you argue with that? Oh wow, there's a lot of them. So I guess I'll just mine every single one because they're actually a finite resource in the game, which is not common that you run across games that have a finite resource. Just because they don't want to make people all mad and go like, oh, I wasted this resource and I wasted that, and you know, it's gonna be upset. Whereas, kind of like on Fallout, there's like an infinite source of caps as long as you buy and sell stuff. Now, if you do something where you have like 0 caps, you can just go out into the wilderness and kill someone, or find something and sell it to someone, and then you have more caps. So, wow, there is a lot of flint and rocks over here on the ground. That is really helpful, actually. Oh, the tree just died. I mean, really the only thing that rocks are used for is... Ooh, this is kind of a dangerous area. See the purple stuff? Go away. 20 minutes so far. So I guess I'll do about 3 days each episode, just to keep that the same. So once this gets to night and then goes into the next morning, I will probably end the episode. I got a lot done, but I didn't do that much, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of just explored a lot, you know. Got a bunch of resources, because resources are very needed, I guess. Kind of required to be able to do anything in the game. That is not good. I don't like that purple stuff, because it's kind of like haunted or bewitched or something, where stuff like grows in and tries to kill you. So I don't like trying to be killed. My throat is so dry right now. I guess that would be from the fact of drinking water out of like a tap or whatever else. So, ooh, can't carry any more of those. So we'll leave them there, and yeah. I really hope I don't get a sore throat. That is like the most annoying. Oh, you can't carry any more of that either. Oh wow. Okay. That is the edge of the world, and there's just a random walkway there. We have a lot of stuff right now, so ooh. Yes, night is coming. Pick them saplings and come on. Ooh, what was that? That like moved. Oh, I guess it just grew. I'll probably go down and make my house probably in that grassy area where the beefalo should live. I didn't find any beefalo, but I didn't really explore it that much either. Oh wow, there's a lot of gold rocks right here. Wow. Wow, there's a lot of gold rocks. Okay. This is quite good. Oh wow. Even more. Have I explored here yet? Yes, I have. So I'm going to go back down this way and go into the grassy area to hopefully find some beefalo and make my home. Give me some seeds. As you can tell, the food and the flowers and such, they have kind of a lifespan. As the green, these are like brand new. These are a little bit older, and these are older than that. As the time goes on, the freshness of the things go down. But you can pick a lot of the same thing, and the freshness can go back up. So, which I ran into the issue. Well, the thing is no matter how fresh the thing is that you pick, if you have ones that are like this, it'll be that fresh. So it won't go any higher and be like, oh, well, this one's fresher than this one. So keep hitting my scroll wheel on accident, which just changes the zoom of that. Get ready, poof. Ooh, flowers and carrot and berries. Awesome. Hopefully, I can find stuff, but I'm not thinking this is gonna be too promising. I will actually make a torch because there is a wider viewing range for the torch. Where is some beefalo? This is quite concerning because I'm now at the edge of there. That is not good. There's a few rabbit holes, so I'll have to make my house around any place that I find a lot of rabbit holes, just for the fact of rabbits are food. That is the really only abundant food source there is, because berry bushes and stuff, you have to wait for them to grow, whereas rabbits, there are every single day. More spawn, so you can set traps out, do whatever, and always have some more. So, alright, it is the next day, so I will be ending the episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode, and it's a little bit different, and I know I keep kind of posting up new games. Ever since I got my computer back, I haven't really followed in a schedule, which I hope to do so once I get my Xbox and everything all set up. Once, actually, hopefully before that. Sorry, kind of getting a little tongue-tied here. I hope to do it, especially once I purchase and get the Call of Duty World War II game. But hopefully before that, I will have everything all set up and stuff down in my basement. I'm thinking about running an Ethernet cable either into my room, or hopefully running one through the house down to the basement so I can hook it up on Ethernet and not have it on Wi-Fi. But I don't know how easy that would be, and if I have to hire an electrician, I don't know how much that would be. So for now, I'm just gonna have to keep running off Wi-Fi, which is why the upload time is kind of sucking right now. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like rating down below if you are new, subscribe, and excuse me, if you have any constructive criticism, feedback, or just comments in general, please comment down below and I will be sure to respond if necessary. I will see you all